What's going on, guys? Thunder Alley, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Jameson Williams. I just want to apologize because I know the audio is not going to sound great, but there's something different about making videos in the car while driving. It's just so relaxing, right? And I also have a meeting when I get home, but we need to talk about the 17 pick for the Chargers because there's talks about Trevor Penning, who is a very good run blocker, but there's question marks with him about his pass blocking. And if you look at the current Chargers, I guess, right tackle, like after Bulaga was released, he's not very good. If you don't believe me, go look at the Raiders game. I believe he gave up 2 sacks and 11 pressures, which obviously is a major issue when Justin Herbert, well, anyone's your quarterback, but when Justin Herbert is on a rookie deal and you're trying to go all in, I mean, that's what the Chargers are doing. You need players that are ready to compete now. And you can look at a guy like Chris Olave, for example, out of Ohio State. He is probably, in my opinion at least, the most NFL-ready wide receiver because of his crisp route running. There's quarterbacks in this league like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers that are going to require mostly veteran players, but if you have a rookie that knows the correct routes to run and where to be at all times, then sure, they'll take it. And I feel like that's kind of similar to Justin Herbert because he does make guys look better than they are. Like Mike Williams, I believe he's a good receiver. And I know him and Herbie have chemistry. But let's be real here. Mike Williams isn't an all-pro caliber wide receiver. He doesn't have to be because you've got Keenan Allen who does that, who is an absolute reception machine. I don't even know if he'll be here next year, though. He's getting older, obviously. He's not the fastest guy, most athletic. But again, this year in an all-in season, why not, right? But there's one player that comes to my mind who actually could legit break the NFL, and that is Jameson Williams out of Alabama. Remember, he played at Ohio State with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, and then he ended up transferring, and of course he got hurt. But if he hadn't got hurt, he would have been the number one wide receiver in this class without a doubt. No one would be thinking otherwise. If you look at Jameson Williams and how does he fit in with the Chargers, well, it's pretty obvious. He fits in because he's a speed machine, and he said himself during the combine that, look, you just can't teach what I do. And that's the thing is, hold on, guys, I don't want to crash here. Okay. That'd be good. That would be not good because then you guys would not be getting Charger videos tomorrow. But, yeah, so back what I was saying is he said himself, it's like, no one can do what I can. And I honestly believe that's the truth because... Let me turn my car off real quick. Jameson Williams, there's going to be talks about N'Keal Harry and John Ross and Henry Ruggs. It's like, the Chargers, they're not just going to draft someone at 17 because he's fast and we need speed. We should probably be capitalizing on a linebacker or some type of defense because the Chargers offense was top 5 last season. They just need to get a right tackle. They need a backup running back, and then the offense is fine. But you're playing in a division with the Kansas City Chiefs, who right now are shopping Tyreek Hill. If they lose him, that is a huge, huge thing we need to take into consideration because, Tyreek Hill is easily the fastest wide receiver, most elusive wide receiver in football. If you take him out of the Chiefs' offense, the Chargers, I think they might be better with Reek, without Reek. And then you take a look at the Denver Broncos with Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Cortland Sutton, and you've got a guy like a Tim Patrick who's a veteran. He's always consistent. He finds a way in the end zone usually. And then you've got the Vegas Raiders who just picked up Devontae Adams. They've got Renfro. They bring in Daniels, who is a pretty damn good offensive coach in New England. Josh Jacobs, and I'm looking at a guy like Kenyon Drake, who is underrated. I know he got a lot of guaranteed money, but he's a very good player. And I know the Chargers' goal is to not take a step back, but to me, it's like, can we just get better? Why not, right? Why not get even better offensively? Because Justin Herbert just turned 24 a couple of weeks ago. You've got Austin Eckler, who's in the prime of his career, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. But Keenan Allen isn't a future piece to this team. Mike Williams is on a 3-year deal, $20 million, which is I'm fine with that. But they still need speed. And I know I got a comment saying that the Chargers don't really have an offensive coordinator who is going to utilize a speed receiver. But if that's true, because I'm assuming it is, because like you guys watching know more about the Chargers, like I'm not coming here and being like, I know what I'm talking about, listen up. Like that's not what I'm saying. I'm just giving you my opinion from an outside perspective. Obviously the Chargers are my second favorite team, and that's why I made the channel. I don't have any other NFL channels besides, I don't even have I'm a Colts fan. I don't have a Colts channel, because why would I? I mean, they're one of the smallest market teams, and they're not on the level of the Chargers. And even last year, like the Chargers, just if they fixed a couple of pieces, they're going to the Super Bowl. If the Colts fix a couple of pieces, they might make a run, but like they don't even have we don't have Justin Herbert. So that's like Justin Herbert is a huge deal into consideration when you're building a championship team. But yeah, back to what I was saying is like if that's true, you guys can let me know. That needs to be addressed, because there's no reason to be running an offense without someone that can just blow defenses over the top with their speed. I mean, I know Keenan Allen and Mike Williams are not the fastest receivers. Josh Palmer isn't. Guyton is pretty fast. To my knowledge, Guyton is still on this roster. I haven't heard otherwise. So, but like comparing Jalen Guyton to a guy like a Jameson Williams is just absolutely absurd and preposterous. So, yeah, I mean, if he's there at 17, like you guys need to understand the only reason he is at 17 is because of one thing, and that's he got hurt. But if you look at the past 5-6 weeks coming off of an ACL injury, Jameson Williams is already practicing, like obviously not full. He's on the field, he's working out, he's in the pool, and he is going to miss training camp, but he will be back for week 1. And Charger fans continuously tell me, we've got a damn good team. Let's just take the best player on the board at 17. And there is absolutely no way you're convincing me otherwise that Jameson Williams is not the best player on the board if he falls to 17. That is ridiculous. If Jordan Davis is at 17, or his other stud defensive tackle, Wyatt or whatever out of Georgia, if he's there at 17, sure, take him, because again, the Chargers, they're gonna need to stop the run. They're gonna need big bodies, big boys up there, and it's not just about these like a Joseph Day, these veterans. Now you want to go out and make sure this next 10 seasons, bro, you're chilling at that position, because that's a very important position. And it's obviously, I mean, there's not very many good tackles in football. I mean, there's a lot. Don't get me wrong, but if you look at the Chargers, like they don't have any elite players there. They've got an elite run stopper in Sebastian Joseph Day, and even they brought in Johnson. They brought in another good player there, but they're not superstar players. So, but yeah, my opinion, I've been preaching this for months now. You guys can go look that the Chargers should take a receiver, and I'm looking at the Bengals and when they took Jamar Chase, because Jameson Williams could be just as good as Jamar Chase. Like that sounds crazy, and I probably sound like a fool saying that, but again, if he didn't get that injury, we would be saying this guy might be a top 5 receiver in the league one day. I mean, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, I think Jalen Waddle gets up to that territory. And obviously a lot of, Devontae Adams and like Hopkins, there's some veterans out there. But I mean, Jameson Williams, we haven't even talked about who is throwing him the football. Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert makes Mike Williams, like Charger fans are telling me that Mike Williams is like that dude. Compare Mike Williams to Jameson Williams, who, I mean, that's just ridiculous. Justin Herbert, Jameson Williams, and Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. You go out and you sign a Gerald Everett from the Seahawks, Austin Eckler. They might go out and get a running back in the 4th round or 5th round. I mean, yeah, the Chargers, they're looking very scary right now. And yeah, I'm interested to see the comments in this video. But yeah, I have to thank you guys for the last video, because I've been struggling really bad in YouTube like for the past 6 months, and I made the Chargers channel, and finally, we had our blow up video. So I will be posting daily videos moving forward. Obviously, I'm a full-time college student and things like that, but I'm graduating in December, and I'm going to make the decision. Do I want to, try to work with ESPN, or do I want to continue to run this Chargers page and maybe pick up some other teams? I mean, I don't have any football teams, but I cover a couple other teams. But I know I got some questions about, do you tailgate? Do you live in San Diego? And unfortunately, I don't. I live in the East Coast, so I most likely will not be attending a Charger game this year unless this channel really does well and I'm starting to make money, and then I can fly out to LA. I've never been anywhere near LA, but yeah, I mean, like I said, if this channel does really well and by the end of the summer we're at like 10,000 subs, I mean, that seems very far-fetched, but if that's the case, then by the end of the year, I could legit move out to LA. It's not out of the question. I mean, LA is amazing, and I want to go, and I would love to get like season tickets to see the Chargers, because I mean, bro, that's a dream come true. How can I complain about that? But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day, and let me know your thoughts on Jameson Williams. I will have probably another video on Jameson Williams coming within the next couple of days, like a more in-depth breakdown. But overall, yeah, just let me know your guys' thoughts, what you want to see. Comment down below what videos you want to see next. Make sure you like the video, help spread it out to more Charger fans. Make sure as well that you subscribe, because probably like 10% of you watching right now are not subscribed. So yeah, bolt up, baby. Let's go. Super Bowl coming soon, man. Gang.